I'm gonna show you how to assemble IKEA GRÖNLID 4-seater sofa with a Chaise lounge. Let's do it. So this is all the boxes. Some of them are opened already, so don't count me on how many I have, as IKEA here mixed up a little bit the delivery, so they put some other stuff with the other boxes. But this is the covers what I have, but more covers here in this box with some other stuff. So you may have a different amount of the boxes, so just don't count me on that, how many boxes you're getting here. Some of them are open already, as you can see. I'm just gonna open everything up and I show you this way how much stuff you're getting with this sofa, so you have a better idea what you're gonna work with. In the Chaise lounge you're gonna have manual instructions. You'll find a few pillows there, the headboard. On this side you're gonna have some screws hidden, so just watch out before you throw all the boxes. Useful stuff, knee pads if you're working on a wooden floor or on the carpet as well, and some tools, electric screwdrivers, which I like to use. All the links for the tools you can find in the description. So we're gonna open the Chaise lounge part first. So this is the bag you're getting there. Regarding the screws, you're gonna get screws in the other parts as well, so just save everything. You're gonna mix them from one side to another side later on. You're gonna see, I'm gonna explain. You're gonna have those screws. One side have a shorter drive and one side have a longer drive. We're gonna go in with the shorter drive first into the headboard part of the Chaise lounge, and there is 4 holes, 2 on each side. So just secure the screws in the shorter drive coming in first. Secure them just by hand here, one side, and exactly the same on the other side. Once you do that, you can open this up and put the Chaise lounge on the side, and we can join the headboard part with the Chaise lounge body by finding all 4 holes in the Chaise lounge and sliding the screws in. Once you're in and you don't have any gaps on the top or on the side, you're going to secure the screws with those 4 nuts from the inner side. Secure them in just by hand, 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. Now we're gonna have the legs, 6 of them. Secure them in just by hand. On each leg you're gonna have those stickers, so this is a good thing if you have a wooden floor, as we have it here, so you're not gonna scratch your floor once you're gonna move the sofa around. Secure all 6 legs at the bottom of the Chaise lounge and place all the 6 stickers on. Now put the Chaise lounge down this way. You're gonna have those screws, they not extra, you're still gonna use them later on. Now we're gonna prepare the longer part. So first we're gonna go with the headboard part, but open the screws first. You're gonna have 4 screws, 4 nuts here. Shorter drive on one side, longer drive on the other side, and we're gonna go in with the shorter drive. Place it in headboard part, just secure it by hands, and shorter drive coming in first. Place the sitting part in, find all 4 holes. If you have someone else here, that would be useful. If not, you can do it alone. Secure it with those 4 nuts. Just get a grip and close it. Once you're done, you're gonna have the side panels. Once you open them up, you're gonna have the instructions there, more papers, and 1 bag of screws. Exactly the same for the second one. So one of them gonna go on the side of the Chaise lounge in our case, and on the other side gonna go the other side panel. We have 2 bags of screws. You can open them up. You're gonna have 2 legs there, few screws, and the white big washer, which we're gonna need later on. First secure the legs, exactly the same, just by hand, and place the sticker at the bottom once you're done with the legs. Exactly the same for the second one, 2 legs and the stickers, so you're not gonna scratch your floors. Covers for the side panels. This is all the screws for the second one as well. I'm gonna open everything up. Keep all those screws together. You're gonna need them later on. Cover for the side panels, a U-shape opening here, gonna line up with this opening here. So slide it in this way. First one side. The key here is to find the corners on the stitching with the corners on the side panel. So just slide it in one side a little bit, then the other side. So go one by one, don't go all the way in, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time to slide it in. The stitching lining up nicely in the corners, so I'm happy with that. Stretch it all the way down. See, it's lining up nicely here. Exactly the same on the other side. At the back, slide it completely down, and there is a Velcro here on the top, so just clip the Velcro first. The bottom on the other side, now we can clip this one together. So first side, and then the long part. Other side, stretch it, and the side panel is done. One is gonna go on the side of the chaise lounge, another one on the side of on the other side of the sofa. If you don't have the chaise lounge, the configuration is gonna be slightly different, so bear that in mind. It depends if you have the chaise lounge and you're putting this on the left or right. In our case, it's gonna go on the left, but I'm gonna explain that later on how that's gonna work out. For now, we're just gonna put all the covers. It's gonna be the same for any option. If you have without chaise lounge, with chaise lounge, it doesn't matter. Just need to put those covers exactly the same as I'm doing it here. Push it down so you're gonna have nice equal gap at the bottom all along the sofa. Flip the Velcro here on this side under this part, and then clip the other side. Stretch it, clip the side, long side, the other side. Side panels are almost ready. Now we're gonna have more covers for the chaise lounge. So we're gonna start with this one, slim one. One side don't have Velcro, one side have Velcro. So the side with the Velcro gonna go this way. Open the chaise lounge. First, we're gonna find the corners. Corner on one side, line up. Corner on the other side, line up. And just clip it a little bit on one side, so you're in the right position in the corner. Do exactly the same on the other side. Once you're in the correct position in the corner, just clip the Velcro on the like 1-2 centimeters there. So you're gonna stay in place. Now we're gonna stretch the sides. And once you stretch it completely, just clip it here. You see, I'm lining up the edges exactly with the Velcro, so that's gonna give me nice space from the fabric at the bottom to the floor. So I wanna achieve this equal space all along the sofa. So when I line up the fabric right with the Velcro, that's gonna give me this nice gap at the bottom. So don't go too low, don't go too high, otherwise you're gonna have different gaps at the bottom. Exactly the same as I'm gonna do it here, do it all along, and that's gonna apply to all the other parts as well, exactly the same. Just line up the Velcro exactly, don't go too low, don't go too high. Now when I'm in the right position, I can clip it all, stretch the sides completely, and clip it here as well. Other side, at the end, exactly the same, stretched completely out, so the fabric is nice and stretched at the end. And we have nice equal gap all along on left, on the middle, and on the other side as well. So, I mean the gap from the fabric to the floor. Now we're gonna have the biggest cover here for the chaise lounge. So we're gonna cover the sitting part and put the cover this way. So the zip part coming down, and this fabric with this big corner here coming in the corner first. Stretch it right in the corner, and we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. Stretch it in the corner, push the fabric down. Now it's gonna be quite important to get correctly in the corners, otherwise you're gonna have a problem with the zip at the bottom. First we're gonna do here the corners at the bottom of the mattress. So push it all the way down, and it's gonna go slightly under as well. One side. And do exactly the same on the other side at the bottom. It's a bit tight here, the access is harder because it's in the corner. Find the zip part and clip it together. Make sure you're in the right position with the zip. See, I try first time here, it go kind of hard, so I'm gonna go back. You see, it's not all the way in, so don't push it. If it doesn't go, just clip it again together, and once you're in the right position, it's going nice and easy up. Especially this first part, there is not too much tension between those two fabrics. If it's not stretched enough, then you just push the fabric together and make sure you slide it all the way down, nice and easy. We don't want to break the zip, otherwise there's going to be a bigger problem there. So just like that, easy peasy. Exactly the same for the headboard. We're gonna do the lining up exactly the same with the corners here. So slide one side in, other side little bit in, position it, position the stitching right in the corners, slide it down slightly, do the other side again exactly the same, and once you're happy with the corners all the way, do the other side completely down. Now you can clip the Velcro here. You're gonna have first on this side, clip it, other side, you can do the sides, just push it all the way down. We didn't do the inner side yet, as we're gonna slide the fabric down at the back till we can. See, I'm opening this up. First I slide this part down, so I'm gonna get the equal gap from all the fabric on the sofa. It's not gonna be 100%, you're gonna have, I don't know, a few millimeters difference here and there, but try to go close as you can to the perfection, which is gonna be exactly the same gap between the fabric and the floor all along the sofa. You can clip the front, stretch it nicely, everything, and the headboard part is done as well. You have two pillows here. Open it up. Here, fold the pillow this way. The key here is to don't break the zip. Just fold the pillow nicely so it go nice and easy inside, and then you see we don't want to break this connection here where is the zip. That's most fragile part, I think. On the other side it's not that fragile, but go gently as well. So just find the corners on one side, another side of the pillow exactly the same, and then push the pillow in and zip it, close the pillow. You're gonna have more pillows here. I'm just gonna show you this one, and then you're gonna have the rest exactly the same. Once you're happy with the corners, you can close the zip, and we have the pillows done. Exactly the same for the second one. Here you're gonna have a few more later on, but it's exactly the same. Now we have the cover for the big part. There's gonna be a lot of covers here. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the slim one. Velcro on one side, plain on the other side. The Velcro gonna come this way. First thing, as for all these covers, we're gonna find the corner here. Place the corner on a fabric, on the corner here. Clip it here slightly on the edges, push it all the way down. So that's gonna stay in the right place. Now we're gonna go to the other side without the clipping the middle yet. I just wanna see the corner on the other side, if it's gonna line up nicely, and then we can clip everything. See, comes nicely in. Now we can stretch it and clip it here on the side. Yes, I'm happy with that corner. And now we can clip the top part all along. Stretch it just till the Velcro. So line up the fabric with the Velcro. So you're gonna have the gap at the bottom from the fabric to the floor, the same distance as you have all along the sofa. You can adjust this later on before you're gonna join them, but if you do this, you should be fine without adjusting anything. Have this nice gap at the bottom. Now we can put this down and we're gonna do the top part. This is the bigger cover, and exactly the same, we're gonna go with the corner on one side first, line up the stitching with the corners, other side exactly the same. You see, I'm not pushing the fabric completely down, so I have easy time when I'm gonna push it down. So one side a little bit, another side a little bit, and find the correct position this way, as we know the stitching on the fabric. And now we can clip the bottom part here once we're in a good position. See, I'm slightly out there, so you can still open it and tweak nicely the corners here. Once you're happy, you can clip it on this side, clip the edges, push it all the way down and clip here as well together. Front on one side, not all the way yet. This side, same, push it down and clip it here at the back. And now we can do the middle. Just line up with the Velcro, you're gonna be fine on the other side. So I cannot push it the other side yet, but once we have the legs and side panels and all joined together, After this, I'm going to show you how to attach the side panel to the Chaise lounge. In our case, the side panel is going to be attached on the left side. This is the one here, and you see the hole here on the right side is going to be covered by the side panel cover. There is an opening where the screw is going to come in through the hole. The screws are hidden on the inner side, so we're going to use part of it here from this back. And that's going to be the 3 screws, white washer, and 1 nut. We opened before those screws from the Chaise lounge. We're going to use some parts from here as well. And here is going to be those 2 nuts, washers, 2 with a bigger opening and 1 with a smaller opening. So the screw shorter drive coming in here on the right side. If you're going to have Chaise lounge on the left, you're going to go with the left side. Washer coming into the screw, and we're going to slide that screw in the long hole on the longer side of the sofa. Now we join those 2 screws with the nuts, and we're going to need washers. You're going to need 2 of these, and we're coming into the shorter drive with the nuts. Find the holes from the inner side of the Chaise lounge, one at the front, one at the back, and place it in. You have the washer with the bigger opening on each of them. Once you get the grip, secure it completely in at the front and at the back. Now we can close the Chaise lounge and lift it up, and we're going to secure the first screws, which is in the top part with the nut and the washer with the smaller opening. Secure it in with the tube key, which IKEA provide in the box. Now we're going to have those hooks, screws, washers, and nuts. Those 2 hooks are going to come this way, screw in, washer, bigger opening, come into the nut. The hook with the screw coming in on the side of the Chaise lounge, and from the other side, you're going to get a nut with the washer and secure it. Is the second hole from the top. Same size washers, one have bigger hole, one have smaller hole. The bigger hole is the one for us. If you try the smaller one, not gonna go. The smaller ones are just for the screws. So exactly the same for the other hook. Screw into the hook and the washer with the nut coming in from the other side. Secure it completely. And we have this on the other side. So those hooks, basically the bigger part of the sofa are gonna be connected. So we're gonna just hook that side on in a moment. Now we're gonna have those 3 screws. You have opening here on one side and opening on the side panel. One of the screws coming in first, shorter drive in through the cover to the opening. In this case we have the hole on the left, and another 2 screws in those 2 holes. Shorter drive in first. Side panel coming in, white washer, white plastic washer on the screw. Find the gap in the cover, open it up slightly and place the screw in. Close it completely. Now we're gonna need 3 nuts and 3 washers with the washer with the smaller hole just for the screws. Secure it, all 3 of them. Now is a good time to, if your fabric is not lining up, push it slightly. So you see here I'm good, so I don't need to do that. But if the covers are slightly up and down, now is the good time to stretch it a little bit more if you can. So just secure those 3 screws with the nuts. One is on this inner side, and secure with the tube key which you get with this IKEA GRÖNLID sofa. Once you do the first one, come back to those other 2 as you close them completely. Now we have this funny screw here. Put the washer in, and through the gap in the cover, find the hole and just slide it in. There is no drive, nothing yet, so just slide it in. I'm twisting, but there is no drive. I don't know why I'm twisting that. Now we have this nut and washer, and we're gonna go from under and place the washer first and secure the screw with the nut from the inner side. Now we can lift this up, and there is gonna be long hole on the Chaise lounge headboard and those two hooks. First we're gonna come with that screw which we just did now to that long hole. Place it in first. If it's two of you, it's gonna be easier. One can be at the front, one can be at the back, but I'm alone here. But you can do it, just place that screw in first, and now you can lift the sofa up on those two hooks. So you're gonna connect those two parts, just lift it up completely. You need to come completely close to the Chaise lounge. Then you're gonna be able to put this down into the hooks at the front. And at the back we're still slightly up, as you can see on the top here. So go to the other side and slowly push it down. It's gonna pop into the second hook, then you're in the right position and lining up everything nicely at the front. On the other side, with the side panel, happy with that. Fabric's lining up nicely and nice connection here on this side. Now we're gonna have more covers for the pillows and the sitting parts. I'm gonna show you one of these sitting parts only, as all the rest is the same. Just place the cover on. Find the corners first, one side, another side. Don't go crazy, just be gentle. It's the pillow. Slide it in once you're in all four corners and close the zip all along. Once you do first one, you're gonna do another two exactly the same way. And then we're gonna have more pillows, which I show you how to do it previously. So just do exactly the same with the pillows as well. And this is it. That's how you assemble IKEA GRÖNLID 4-seater sofa with a Chaise lounge. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as always. You will make my day, and see you in my next one very soon. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.